Hey guys, this is Beth and welcome back for another week of What's for Dinner. And this week I have 4 meals to share with you, and this is such a special week because I am doing a collab with a very special couple. And I will have her video and her channel link below. And the one that I am doing the collab with is called Jess and the Boys. This couple is amazing, guys. They make it most of all their recipes, and they are so delicious. And I thank you, Jess, so much for doing this collab with me. I wanted to start off this video and introduce you to my new stove. I'm going to call her Aunt B, I think. It's got 2 big burners. This could be a 9-inch or 6-inch burner. So that's like, actually I got like 6 burners on there. And those front 2 will go up to 3,100 watts. And oh my gosh, when we canned our strawberry jalapeno jam this week, so much quicker. And I do give you a sneak peek of the jam this week. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start with the first meal for the week. We had some just bean tacos, old-fashioned tacos, no meat, just refried bean. I season it with cumin and garlic powder and onion powder and paprika and I put some oil in there. Just, I don't know, that's how my mother-in-law taught me when I did the refried beans, to always put some oil in there to kind of make it more smoother. And also I added some grated cheese to it, and we just melted that all together, and we had some awesome tacos, and I loved them. I like the bean tacos better than I do meat tacos. I know that's weird, but I just like the way they taste better. And we did use crunchy, as you will see, crunchy shells, the kind that kind of stands up when you do bean tacos. I have found that does make them a little easier to eat, even though the easiest way to eat them, of course, would be with the soft tortilla because they don't crunch and break apart. But I hope you will try these because they are wonderful. As you see, I have I didn't really measure. You just add the seasonings to your taste, and that's how I made these. I just added those seasonings, put them on the stove on about medium, and let them heat up, and so good. And also chili powder. I don't know if I told you or not, but chili powder. It's just more or less whatever a taco. You could just get a taco seasoning and put in there if you wanted to. And then you'll see me as I'm grating up the cheese to add to it. And guys, this meal was awesome. You're going to see me grating up the cheese, not only to add to the beans, but also to top the tacos with. I go ahead and just grate up this whole block while I'm grating, and anything I have left, I will put in a Ziploc bag to save for later. I just find that easier. You'll also see me chop up the other toppings, some onions, and some tomatoes. And I was usually buy a head of lettuce, but if you see my grocery haul, you'll know they didn't have any heads of lettuce, so I just got a bag of romaine. So it made it easier, but I really don't like buying those kind of bags because the lettuce don't last as long in there. So anyway, guys, enjoy, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so here you see the whole layout. You'll see that's how I laid the stuff out, and we make our wonderful tacos. And then on to meal number 2 of the week. I got this idea. I seen Taylor Elmore making some imitation Arby's sandwiches, so I kind of did my own version of it. I did get some deli roast beef like she used. I got some sliced cheddar cheese, because she had mentioned American cheese didn't work very good. And I'm using some of that Hawaiian barbecue sauce that I used last week, and some butter for the buns. And those buns, as you would see, was onion. These are onion buns, peppers for onion. I love these buns. And so what you're going to see me starting out with, I'm just going to grab these buns out. I'm going to butter both sides so Keith can brown those in the pan. And then you will see me putting the roast beef on a platter or a plate, and I put it in the microwave for about 40 seconds just to get the juices going in the roast beef, and just to make it juicy and good. And then you will see me add also a microwave the barbecue sauce, because I want it all warm. And you'll see Keith after he grills these buns in the skillet, or gets them brown, nice and toasty brown, that's when we add the cheddar cheese. And I use that canned milk, just add to it. Taylor used half and half, but I just had some canned milk, so I just kind of used it, and we made a little cheese sauce. You'll see me put them together, and they were very delicious. Keith loved them. Here's where I give you the sneak peek of the half pints and pints of strawberry jalapeno jam. Oh my gosh, y'all, that turned out so wonderful. And there are the buns all toasted up, and oh my gosh, guys, these sandwiches were good. You just can't beat toasting your buns up in a pan to me. And then he's going to add the cheese, make the cheese sauce, and we'll put our sandwiches together. Okay, guys, here you will see me cut these sandwiches in half so you can kind of see the inside of it, all the juiciness of the roast beef and the melted cheese and the barbecue sauce. It was good. And we just had chips on the side, as you would have seen. You see that cheese mushing out there. The other one I cut in half. But we just had a bag of chips on the side. And now we're going to jump into the number 3 meal of the week. Now this has to be my favorite of all the week. I'm going to be using my Ninja. I just got I think I have 4 chicken breasts that was in there. They're halfway still, a little bit frozen. And then I am going to add a package of Lipton, or actually it's Walmart brand, of onion soup mix to it. And then I am going to add first of all, I forgot. I'm going to season it with just a little bit of salt and just a little bit of pepper, just to make sure. Because I know there's salt in the condensed, so I didn't add a whole lot. But they don't have any pepper in the condensed soup. So anyway, so you'll see now that I add the onion soup mix on top there. And then I'm going to, in a bowl, I am going to mix together a can of the cream of chicken soup and a can of that Heinz chicken gravy. And I'm going to add a little bit of water out of the can and a little bit of water out of the the jar. I always do that to try to kind of wash out the containers and get every little bit. And what I don't show you on camera is I do end up adding about a cup of water to this when I get the Ninja on and get it going good. And oh my gosh, y'all, this turned out awesome. You're going to also see that with this, I'm going to make some Instant Pot mashed potatoes. I'm going to heat up some carrots with some butter and honey to go with it. This meal was my favorite meal of the whole week. As you would have seen, I have cut up my potatoes in probably like inch cubes, nothing spectacular about it. I've got my trivet in the bottom of my Instant Pot. I add a cup of water, and then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. Oh my gosh, I've seen this on someone's video. I cannot remember the channel's name. And it does make a big difference to your potatoes, guys. Oh my gosh. Because potatoes are kind of bland until you season them. But adding that salt, it cooks into the potato. Oh my gosh, so good. And then you're just going to make sure your Instant Pot is on vent. After you have your potatoes in there, you're going to hit manual and go down to 8 minutes. Let it cook, and then you're going to do an instant release. As soon as they're cooked after the 8 minutes, you will do an instant release. Now you will see this will go on, and it takes a little bit for it to build up the pressure, but once it builds up the pressure, then it does time it for 8 minutes. And guys, these made the best mashed potatoes, homemade. Yes, I didn't use the magic potatoes this time. And then I just opened up a can of carrots. I have like a tablespoon of butter, add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some honey to it. Heat it up in the microwave, and they came out delicious. So delicious. And then I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what that gravy looks like in the Ninja and the chicken. Oh my gosh, guys. This made the perfect gravy for that chicken. Okay, guys. And I just wanted also to mention, when you go to Jess's channel, you will see that her husband helps her cook a lot too, just like Keith helps me. And oh my gosh, guys, you're going to love her channel. Yes, you are. They have some amazing recipes. And look at that gravy on that chicken, guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how good it was. But anyway, guys, so be sure and check her channel out, because you will not regret it, because you're going to get a lot of dinner ideas. And so you'll see there, I'm just, making sure that it's all depressured, and before I lift the lid, and then I'm going to just show you there. They're fork tender, 8 minutes. Yes, I'll never make real mashed potatoes another way. Now, I'm going to keep making my magic potatoes. My little magic instant potatoes. I still love them. But Keith loved them these. And I just add some salt. I just add a little bit of more salt. After no, I did not. No, I did not. I tasted the potatoes, and I seen that they had a very good, nice, seasoned taste already. So I just added some pepper and some milk, mashed these up with my hand with an old timey old a potato masher, and that's how we had our potatoes, and then we had our carrots, and it was a delicious, delicious meal. And here you can see the final of it plated up. I got some leftovers. Yes, I do. That's what we'll be having Sunday. And now we're going to go to the fourth meal. I'm going to use the can of my Fiesta beans that me and Keith canned. I'm going to use some frozen corn and some frozen poblano peppers that I had in the freezer also to season it in there. And I'm going to add that whole thing of the beef, what do you call it? Polish sausage or whatever they want. Always call it Polish sausage. They call it beef smoked sausage. So, and then I add some cumin, some chili powder, some let's see, what else do I add to it? Oh my gosh, guys. I add some garlic powder and some onion powder also to it. And I just mix it up, and then all I do is put that whole sausage on top, cover it with foil, put it on a cookie sheet, and put it in the oven and let it cook on 350 it took about 45 minutes. And oh my gosh, this was so good. So simple and so good. Like I said, I just used the ingredients that I had in the house, and it turned out wonderful. Okay, guys, so as you see, I'm putting it there with the foil paper on. I put it in on a cookie tray. I put it in the oven and cook it, and here is the finished product. Tasted so good. See the bubble, the hot bubbleness. I didn't plate this up, guys. Sorry. I hope y'all enjoyed this collab with Jess and the boys. Be sure to check their channel out. Their link will be below, and I will also have any recipes that I used. I will have them linked below. And guys, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.